Hey, I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackGear.com. Today we're going to break down the all-new 4SR Club Sport riding jeans. Okay, these retail for $273 as of the time we're filming this video. Please understand we don't update videos for pricing changes, only when the product itself has been completely redesigned. 4SR is a new brand to our website. It's good quality stuff, and that is the reason that we're adding it. These jeans are a very unique and technical product. For a lot of people, you're probably going to hear that $273 price, and you're like, I'm out, dude. It's pretty expensive for a pair of riding jeans. If you're really interested in protection, and that's why you're wearing the riding jeans, right? You want as much protection in as comfortable a package as possible. Continue to watch because these are something special. Let's talk about sizing. 5 feet 11 inches tall, 192 pounds right now. My waist is a 32, 33. I'm wearing a size 52 Euro or 34 UK. They have a unique sizing chart, right? We have it on the website. Go ahead and use that along with the information I gave you to help choose the size that you think is going to be most appropriate for yourself. These are also the long version, right? And I can say that there is more than enough length. I like my pants longer, so I guess for me this would be a benefit, right? But I've had the standard on too, and there's plenty of length. They've made, like, I think by design, all these jeans lean a little bit to the long side, which is really what most riders want. You don't want to get on your bike and get your foot up on the pegs and all of a sudden, right, it looks like you got these floods on, right? You want coverage there, and more coverage is actually even safer. Focusing on the product itself, this is 14-ounce denim that has Kevlar in all the key areas. We're going to turn them inside out in the second part of this video to give you a really good look at that part, right? So it has all the abrasion and tear resistance that you would want to find. The knee armor and the shin armor, that is one of the most unique properties these pants offer. What they've done is they've developed an internal, almost call it like a knee sock system, where it's a very spandex material inside that holds the knee and shin armor, and it holds it exactly in place, and it's super comfortable. You have these on for a few minutes, that level 2 armor that's in there, you don't even notice it anymore. They've done a great job. So if you want protection more than any other jean that I think I've seen on the market, these are going to really serve to hold the armor in the proper place. So if you do happen to have an off motorcycle experience, they're going to be best suited to protect you. They come in the hip area with like this energy absorbing foam. Okay, it's not CE certified. They do offer an upgrade. That same type of foam, there's a lot of race suits that I've crashed in over the years that had that material or very similar to that material in there. Stuff is super effective, so I don't know how necessary the upgrade is. The knee armor is developed so that it can be adjusted up or down. I'll show you that a little bit. We'll talk about that in the second part of the video. You can remove the hip armor if you choose to do so. You're also able to adjust that to a certain degree. Ventilation. When you're adding these, right, you're adding layers. It's not just the layer of the denim now, you're adding the layers of the Kevlar, you've got the liner, right? So it does generate a little more heat. That's kind of the trade-off for all the protection. What 4SR has done is they built in a ventilation system right here, and look at that, like it actually popped open. Right up here in the upper quad area. What's unique is behind that, there is also a little Kevlar panel to really fortify that area. So they thought everything through. Got a motion panel here in the knee. The pants have a zip attachment. I don't know if you can see that or not. There it is right there. You can zip this to the 4SR jackets. There's a motion panel on the back of the pants. So you could zip this to one of their jackets to form almost kind of a two-piece riding suit. Another unique feature is going to be this pocket right here. It has these two magnet closures. I think you could probably get a smartphone in there. Looks like it to me, right? If that's the spot you want to carry your phone. Just a unique pocket. Beyond that, it has all the standard pockets you'd see from a pair of jeans. The material used definitely has a little bit of an elastic property, right? Super comfortable. These things just move with you. Tremendous amounts of protection and engineering built into these. I like what I see. The price tags leans a little towards the high-end side, but you're getting stuff here that you're not going to get anywhere else. If you like what you see and you want more information, stay tuned. We'll give you a closer look in the second half of this video. All right, here we go. The 4SR Cub jeans from the inside out. I'll show you the colorways while we're here too. Right here is the black colorway. Look at the detail inside the pant, right? Inside liner. Super unique pair of riding jeans. Okay, like we talked about earlier, you've got 14-ounce denim on the outside. You got a bunch of Kevlar lining on the inside. You have, bar none, the most unique system to hold the knee and shin protection in place. We're going to be able to detail that a lot more with the pair that is turned inside out. Using the blue pair here, what we can show you too is this ventilation system, right? You open these zips, it's going to allow air to drive in because you're adding a substantial layer here because it's not just one layer, it's not just the jeans, right? And of course, this fabric is going to flow air to a certain degree. You're also adding the Kevlar and the inner liner and then the liner that holds the knee and shin protection, right? Anytime you add those layers, you add a little bit of heat. Being able to introduce ventilation is always a good thing. There's a pocket right here, about yay big. It's got these kind of cool magnetic seals at the top, right? I guess maybe you could drop a phone or something down in there. Standard pockets in other places you find with jeans. Little expansion panel there in the knee and shin area. Back of the pant, expansion panel for mobility. It's got loops for belt, of course. It has a zip to jacket attachment system. This works with the 4SR jackets. So the best way to hold them together, without a doubt, is to be zipping them together. And it's cool that they added that feature to this really technical pair of pants. This is quite clearly our blue colorway. Armor that is included. Your hip armor is adjustable. You can see the Velcro patches right here on both sides, okay? You're able to move that and locate it in the spot that's most appropriate for you. The armor that is in there is just going to be some energy absorbing foam. There are SOSTEC pieces available through 4SR that you're able to add into this pocket, right, replacing that foam to get a CE level protector in that spot. With that said, the foam that they're using here, right, this is stuff that's been used in like race suits for decades as armor in strategic spots, and I've crashed in some of that stuff. This stuff is pretty darn effective, thus reducing the need for the upgrade. Knee and shin protection, level 2, right? This is a kind of a 3D style protector. It's meant to form against your body and be as comfortable as possible. The system they use to hold it in place really goes a long way, right? Keeping it where it needs to be, which is one of the most unique things about these jeans. So many other pairs of riding jeans, you're relying on the pant itself to kind of hold the armor in place, and it moves around quite a bit. This is completely independent while being attached to, right, the jean, and it's like the sock that just holds it in place. You're also able to adjust the armor to find the best possible position. We'll show you a little bit more about that here in a second. So we've got our 14-ounce denim. It does have a little bit of an elastic property to it. Right, you can see that and you'll really feel that once you put these on. There's Kevlar lining in all the strategic areas, the key impact zones. You've got your hips, you've got your seat, you've got your knee and shin, and then they even put a Kevlar patch behind the vent, right, to really fortify that area to help prevent, tearing or whatever. If you happen to have a crash in these pants and you have that vent open, you have the Kevlar supporting it. Here is the pocket that holds the knee armor. There's a long strip of Velcro in here. It's kind of segmented, right? And so what they did, this was also intelligent, is instead of using one continuous piece of Velcro, they segmented it, and that allows the pocket to stretch. If you used one continuous piece of Velcro, it would be rigid. You would lose all the stretch capability, which is where a lot of the comfort comes from. You're able to determine the best height for you with that armor, okay? You've got the Velcro patches on the armor, line them up here, get it dialed in. This sleeve fits around your knee. It's not really restrictive or constricting, right? But it definitely holds itself in place, so that armor is kind of right up against your knee and shin all the time. And this style armor, the warmer it gets, the more moldable, flexible, and comfortable it gets. So obviously being right up against your body, it generates a little bit more heat. This stuff becomes almost invisible. The pair that I wore, right, the longer I had them on, the less noticeable that was at the end of the day. You can see the inside liner here. There's your pockets. Another look at your Kevlar panels. See if we can show you some of that in the knee. This is kind of covered up. This is arguably the single most technical pair of riding jeans I've ever seen. They were really comfortable to wear. The sizing was, at the end of the day, pretty easy. They have a size chart on our website. Use that along with the information I gave you in this video to help choose the right size for me, right? By going with the UK size, I'm about a 33, right? The 34 fit me pretty good, so kind of use that in conjunction with the information they have in the size chart to choose the size that's going to be most appropriate for you. What do I think? This is not a cheap pair of riding pants. I mean, you guys saw the retail price. I said it earlier in the video, right? They're spendy, but you're getting a lot for your money. There's a lot of creativity. There's a lot of protection built into these. And if you're one of those riders, your number one concern is safety, and you're looking for a pair of riding jeans, this one should absolutely be on top of your short list of options. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments section of this video. I answer all that stuff myself. I'm always here to help you choose the right gear for your next ride.